Well, I'd really like to do some research on the competition.
Okay, very good. And, you know, we covered earlier about a little bit on the competition, but not a lot. We covered the Hague hydroclean, which is our system. We covered the Culligan, which is a one-stage softener, very similar to the Hague hydroclean, then the Rain Soft, and then the Lindy Spring. But I just so happen to have with me a few other things on the competition. I want to start with the Lindy Spring one first. And that is, oh, I forgot to ask you also, if you do check with the competition and then you find out that you like ours best, do you think you'd want to get ours, or what do you think?
Yeah, probably would.
Okay, very good. So let me show you a little bit more about the competition, and then if you decide, you know what, you're right, you do have the best, because I've been doing this for 30 years, so I know ours is the best, but I just want to show you at first, and then you decide it. If you do decide, hey, I want to get the system, then you can sign up today. We can lock you in on the soap, but not install it till you check with the competition. But let's show you first.
Okay.
Let's show you first. This is the Lindy Spring right here. And the Lindy Spring system is a softening system. Okay, that's what it is. It's got a one-stage softening tank, and you can see it here. The screw-on head and a salt tub. The Lindy Spring system is $7,600 on there, as you can see. And the warranty on the Lindy Spring system is Deceptive. It says it's a lifetime warranty, but it says for 10 years, the valve body, that's the outside part of the brine valve, and the electronic faceplate, which is the outside plastic on the electronic part, is covered. But for 5 years, all other parts are covered. What that means is they have a lifetime warranty, but it's only 5 years. And it gets worse. The above is effective up to an operating pressure. The above is this, the warranty of 5 years. Okay. Is good up to 100 pounds per square inch of pressure. If it exceeds 100 pounds per square inch of pressure, then the warranty is now voided. Okay, now do you know much about water pressure?
No, I don't.
Okay, the average water pressure is usually about 70 to 120. Okay, it's almost never under 70. 70 is not good operating pressure, you know, if it gets under 70. And then it's not uncommon at 2 in the morning for pressure to be at its highest, which is usually 120 to 150 pounds. Okay, if it's cleaning itself, and all systems clean themselves at 2 in the morning, and pressure gets higher at 2 in the morning because of the fact that nobody's using water around the city, and it just pushes the pressure. That's what that does. Now, there's things called pressure regulators. You've probably heard of them before, haven't you? Mm-hmm. It's a brass box. They look about the size of your fist. They go on your plumbing. Brass thing threaded onto the plumbing. A pressure regulator will hold the water under 70 pounds. Okay, you can adjust them too. But what happens is they only last 10 years and they fail. And after they fail, you don't even know they failed. And then all of a sudden you just have higher pressure again. So it's smart to change your... What they're looking for is if your pressure shoots over 100, they can get out of their warranty. Now, that seems a little deceptive, but look at the next one. It's even worse. The next one, it says if chlorine is present and it exceeds 2 parts per million, then the equipment is not subject to misuse. What they're saying is the assorted provisions, I read it wrong, is that if there's more than 2 parts per million of chlorine, then the warranty is once again voidable. We did a chlorine test, and what did it come out to? 3?
3.
Yeah, it's constant at 2.5 or 3.
Wow.
So the reason why they said 100 pounds is the pressure is because city pressure across the United States is typically over 100 pounds at 2 in the morning, and chlorine is typically over 2 parts per million across the United States. You know, warranties on dishwashers are void if there's more than 5 grains of hardness. You can read every dishwasher warranty in America, and they all say that the warranty is void if there's more than 5 grains per gallon. Do you know the reason they use 5 grains? Everybody has more than 5 grains in the United States. It's a way for the dishwasher company, if they want to get out of their warranty. This is a way for the water softener company, if they want to get out of their warranty. And this is specifically Lindy Springs, which is the Echo Water system that they sell for $7,600. But this is actually representative of all systems. So you got the Connecticut. You got the Connecticut system. They do not give you free labor. We do. Okay, the Watermax does. They give you electrical 10 years, we do 25 years. They do parts for 10 years, we do 25 years. They do tank for 10 years, we do 25 years. The Kinetico warranty is 10 years. It says it right here. You can read it if you want to, but it's a 10-year warranty, and you're paying $6,000 for a 10-year warranty. You're paying $7,600 for the Kinetico for a 5-year warranty, and no warranty if you have over 2 parts per million of chlorine or over 100 pounds per square inch of pressure. Let's look at a few other ones here. Let's look at the Sears. You could actually, you've heard of Sears, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know for a fact that Sears still makes Softenex, but I'm showing you it anyway. The Sears system, you could build a water max with Sears. They're showing the softener, carbon, reverse osmosis. If you do that, it's $4,962. This is a Sears order form with little things that all softeners, when you buy them, you have to pay for the bypass valve, which is $19, the installation kit, which is $19. This is an older sheet, so they're mainly $29 now. You don't buy anything for $19 anymore. No. Everything's $29. This is an older Sears picture, but you may have even seen these. A lot of our reps run into these in the homes. $367 for the RO, but that's without the installation. Here's a Lowe's for $1,264. It's just a softener. Then what you have to do is put a carbon system with it. I can show you a carbon system from the Pelican. Have you heard of Pelican before? Some people have heard of the Pelican before. But the Pelican, here's a Pelican, right? Well, let me see if I can find a Pelican. I don't know if I can find the Pelican. It might have flew away. But anyway, okay. Let's see if I can find one here. Pelican is a oh, here it is right here. A carbon system. And it says carbon series right here. So this is a dual Pelican. I don't know if you need 2 of them. But what it will do is it's $2,300. That's their price. They say retail $4,800. But anytime you get retail $4,800, now it's $2,300. You know, the $4,800 wasn't real. You know, that was just... Okay, so you can put a Pelican at $2,300 with a softener at $1,200. You got $3,500 with a reverse osmosis at $367. That's your build your own water max. You can build your own water max. What's that? $1,200 and $2,300. You're at $3,500 and about $4,000. Okay, or you can go with Sears. You can build $4,900. But here's what you're getting with that. You're getting a 1-year warranty with Sears. You're getting a 1-year warranty with the Home Depot type of system or the Lowe's type of system. But here's what the problem is with it also. What the problem is with it also is that you'll be doing the same thing in 5 years. And let me show you that with a graph, and then you'll be doubling your price. All systems, when you put them in the home, they're at 0, the hardness, the hardness, which means you're going to get bubbles like this and all the sediment out of the water. But what happens is after about 500,000 gallons have gone through them, and I know you might say, wow, that's a lot of gallons. It's 5 years. That's all that is. Because the average family in America uses 8,000 gallons of water a month, 7,000 to 8,000, and that's about 100,000 gallons a year. So in 3 to 5 years, what happens, this is 0 soft, and this is maybe about 3 grains of hardness right here. And this is the years. So in about 3 to 5 years, that 0 soft went to 3 grains of hardness because it used 500,000 gallons of water after 5 years, and you paid $4,000 or more dollars for it. Watch what happens. I'm going to get a little bit of hard water here. I'm going to pour it in this cap here. And I'm going to pour it in these bubbles. And watch what happens with just a little bit of hard water here. What it does, it's going to pop all those bubbles. And you might be thinking, no big deal, 3 to 5 grains, 3 grains of hardness. Here's 3 grains of hardness. What 3 grains of hardness would do when you mix it around is now you don't have any bubbles at all. They're both the same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you're thinking it doesn't feel the same in the shower anymore. But it's still cleaning itself and using salt. So you're like, but it must work. We keep adding salt to it. But it doesn't feel the same anymore. And my whites seem to be getting a little grayer. You see what I'm saying? And I'm getting a little bit more bathtub ring. See how the bubbles are sticking to the sides there? See, I'm getting a little more bathtub ring, a little more dry skin, a little bit more graying up in the clothes. I'm really not satisfied with my current softener. I don't even know if it's working. But so then you go out and you buy it again. And here's what you get. You get the Pelican at $2,300. That's your whole house carbon system. You get your softening system at $1,200. You get your RO at maybe $370. Now, this is without installation. This is $3,500. This is $3,900, roughly. Okay, what do you get for $3,900? You get 1-year warranty.
1-year warranty.
You get a 1-year warranty. Okay, so you pay someone maybe $700 to install this stuff. And then what you do is you have to buy bypass kits, different stuff like that, plumbing, probably $100 there. You have to buy salt for it because we give you your salt for free. That's $50 there. You have to, you don't get any soap with it. You don't get anybody to come by and fix it for you. You're at $4,700, $4,750. And that's a quick fix doing it at the hardware store. Now, the other way to do it is you could just go with the old Lindy Spring. Like I said, with the 5-year warranty. That's void if you have too much high pressure. And then what you're getting with that is you're getting that's running 7,600. Of course, you have, and there's 7,600 right there. Okay. Of course, you also have the rain sauce, and you have, and I don't know if I have mine in here, so I'll have to check to see if I have it in there. But you got your rain sauce, and we went through this earlier. Your rain sauce, yeah, I got it right here. Rain sauce is running $72.50. I showed you that earlier.
Right.
Okay, and here's what the rain soft looks like right here. And then you got your Culligan, which I've got them at $6,000. It's an older price list, so they won't give me a newer price list to them. And so therefore, and I regret to mention that I might not have my Culligan price in here, but this is not my presentation book, so I do apologize.
It's in the front.
Oh, it's in the front of the. Okay, very good. So it's in the front. So let's see if I can find it here. Let's see. One installed sale. Here. Okay, so possibly not in the front either, but we know the price on the rain sauce, so I apologize. Then there's a few other things we can go for. We can go for the rain sauce warranties, which are 5 years. The Echo Waters, which we already covered 5 years. You get GE, they've got a 1-year labor and 3 years on parts, and Culligan, 5-year warranty, and the Whirlpool is 3-year warranty. Now, you might wonder, why do I need all of this stuff? Why do I need to have a softener, a carbon system, a reverse osmosis? Well, here's the reason why. Because this is a EPA treatment list of all the things that are in the water that may or may not need fixing. These are all for well water. You don't have well water, so don't worry about that. But we've got stuff like antimony and arsenic and asbestos and barium and beryllium and cadmium, and we've got stuff like, I won't go through the whole thing, copper, cyanide, fluoride, lead, mercury, nickel, nitrates and nitrites. We've got stuff like TCE and benzene and DCBs and more carbon tetrachloride there. We've got things like ethyl benzene and dioxins, and we've got stuff like PAHs and tetrachloroethylene and toluene, total trihallomethanes, which is THMs, which is chloroform gas. That's from chlorine.
Wow.
And you've probably heard of chloroform before. It is formed when organic matter mixes with chlorine. We've got all kinds of stuff. Vinyl chloride comes from plastic adhesives, but it's also from PVC pipe, which is what they use to replace the lead pipe of the old water lines in cities with vinyl chloride, which that can be a problem. And then we've got stuff like lindane and different stuff like that. But here's the thing. I'm going to go backwards with it. What fixes the problem? Activated carbon. 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 It's unbelievable. It's almost all activated carbon. And then what fixes the problem? Ion exchange, that's resin. Reverse osmosis is scattered through there. And you'll notice reverse osmosis, reverse osmosis, reverse osmosis. Without boring you here, there's 104 chemicals on here. All 104 chemicals are taken care of by sediment filtration, carbon filtration, and reverse osmosis. And that's why you need to have all three. The softener, the carbon, and the reverse osmosis. You have to have them all. So you could spend $4,700 every 3 to 5 years and get this effect towards the back end every single time, which double that, you're at $9,400. Or you could say, I want to go with a more professional approach of a 5-year warranty with Lindy Spring for $7,600, or the Rain Soft for $7,200. Or you can go with the WaterMax that takes care of all that stuff, has a better warranty, 25-year warranty, parts, labor, everything. Which one of these things do you think would be the best solution?
Oh, there's no doubt. It's the Hague.
Yeah, and then let me just show you the clincher here. The clincher is this, is that we have 22 things that nobody else has. And here's what they are right here. We've already gone through the warranty, so we don't need to go through that. But we have 3/8-inch glass fill polypropylene tanks. They do not. We have triple chambered system. They do not. We have crushed garnet stone. They do not. We have whole house carbon filtration. They do not. We have KDF bacteria. They do not. We have state-of-the-art directional flow screens that allow us to have 3 chambers. They do not. We have state-of-the-art computer records the installation date. They do not. We have preset software version number. They do not. We have complete hardness, iron, sulfur, manganese settings. They do not. We have 2 cumulative gallon counters count up to 100 million gallons. They do not. We have 2 cumulative regeneration counters count up to 100,000 cleaning cycles. They do not. We have 24-hour regeneration frequency. They do have that, but that's the only thing that they have that we have. We measure the salt every time we clean. They do not. We have quick charge feature allows us cleanability. They do not. We can detect leaks in their plumbing. They do not. We light up in the dark. They do not. We have adjustable cycles for individual problems. They don't have that. 5-year warranty. They don't have that. We can make bottled quality water for every tap in the home. They can't do that. Unless you buy 2 systems with them. Perform the job of a acid filter and a conditioner in one. That's not a problem with you because you don't have high acid in the water. But performs the job, of an iron filter. You don't have iron in the water. And the acid neutralizer, and we're up to a 61,000 grain unit, which is a 1.66 cubic foot unit. Now, also, we remove tannins. They do not. We remove iron. They do not. We remove sulfur. They do not. We remove more iron than them. We remove more hardness. We're the only ones that remove chlorine, unless you put a separate carbon filter in with them. We can alter the pH. They cannot. We are the only ones that are rated to take your water down to 20 micron. We have a better efficiency. We use less salt. We have more compartments. We use more media. We clean faster with less water. And we have a better flow rate. Because our flow rate is 13. A lot of theirs is 9 and 8 and 7. And flow rate's important too. Because if you have a bad flow rate, you get hard water scrunching through if you're taking too many showers. So now when you compare against competition, which one do you think you want in your own?
The WaterMax.
And you know what we could do? We could sign you up today, and we could lock you in on the free soap, and then you can check this stuff for yourself. But you'll find, I've been doing it 30 years, so I know what the answer is. You'll come back to us. So what do you think?
Okay, I really do like it. And,
okay, very good. So let's sign you up.
Good job of explaining.
We'll sign you up, and we'll lock you in on the soap then.
Okay, I'm ready.